You're watching ABC4 News, celebrating 75 years.
The fight for control between parents and children is at the root of many disagreements. It's frustrating to both adults and kids, but it's a normal part of growing up. And there are ways as a parent to mitigate that power struggle. To talk about this topic that impacts every single parent, let's talk to Abby Crouse, the clinical director of the Family Support Center. Thank you for joining us here today.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, so very first, let's just talk, what is a power struggle?
Yeah, a power struggle is really, I think, when an adult and a child, caregiver, whoever it is, parent, and a child really are both have the intention of winning something or making sure things go exactly their way.
Okay, so what is the root? What's at the root of the fight for control? Because this is really a fight for control, right?
Yeah. Well, I think one thing is, at least from children, we can understand, like you said, this is a natural thing. Children are really exploring this time in their life, and they're getting to power control struggles because they're trying to create and understand their autonomy and their independence. And they're kind of testing boundaries at that time to be able to understand what is the power that I have and what is the power that I don't, and how do I kind of work through that to build autonomy? Because kids really don't have a lot of power as they're growing up, and they see that their parents have a lot of it.
And this probably is different how you handle it depending on the child's age,
Yes.
right? So tell us what parents can do, and maybe if you could even differentiate from the different stages of kids.
Yeah. Well, I think one thing, and this is, I think, can go across the board for everybody. One thing is to understand is that what you can have control over and what you can't have control over. Obviously, this changes within development about what it means, but no parents can ever have control over a child or an adolescent's bowel or their bladder, over their thoughts or feelings. We might be able to influence it, but we cannot have control over it. So when we get into a power struggle with that, ultimately parents and caregivers are going to lose because that's within the child's control. So that's one thing.
Okay, so interesting.
Yeah.
Tell us too then, what can children do what can we teach our kids in these situations?
So I think one thing that we can teach them is by actually helping them teach how to mitigate and deal with power by giving them choices, giving them situations in which they can gain power, right? So you're having a power struggle with a child. Well, one is try to give them choices to help build their autonomy, help them feel power. Two is if there is a specific behavior that they're struggling with, can I give them some authority and some autonomy in this role, right? Like I struggle with putting their seatbelt on. Can they be the person that oversees everybody putting seatbelts on, right? That gives them this autonomy of like, oh, I'm in control of this and I'm kind of have the authority, not the authority, but like I have responsibility in this.
I think the hard part too, when you're in the middle of a parenting situation, to give options or to take the time to pause and say, okay, how do you best handle this? You have to take a pause.
Yes.
And sometimes you just want to react when
Yeah.
really that's not the best way to go about it. Tell people how they can find more information that are interested in this topic.
Yeah, so we're always going to be reached at thefamilysupportcenter.org. We also do parenting classes every quarter. We're going to come up on a new one in the spring, and we talk about a lot of these concepts in those parent ed classes that are free.
Okay, Abby Crouse, the clinical director of the Family Support Centers. We really appreciate you coming on Wednesdays and giving us these food for thought for families. We really appreciate it. Thanks, Abby.
Thank you.